Hello and thanks for tuning into Kalkine TV. I'm Rose Jacobs and this is The Hot Performers, a show where we take a look at stocks and sectors that could be heating up. Today we have ASX listed company BHP Group under the spotlight. BHP Group recently declared a record dividend buoyed by higher iron ore prices and near record production in the first half of the financial year 2022. The diversified mining firm announced an interim dividend of $1.50 per share, up from $1.01 a share declared over a year ago. The newly recombined miners' profit surged 144% to US $9.44 billion, while revenue from continuing operations soared 27% to US $30.5 billion in the 6 months to December 21. On that note, let's look at how well the company has fared in the first half, what have been its successes and factors, and what are its prospects and aims. High prices of resources worked in its favour. Let's see how. The average realised price of iron ore was US $113.54 a tonne, 9% higher than the year ago. Iron ore produced revenue of $15.8 billion, up 12%. Iron ore made up 58% of BHP's total revenue. Even the realised price for copper was 30% higher than a year ago. Metallurgical coal was 166% higher than previous year, while thermal coal was 210% higher. The prices of iron ore have halved from the record levels seen in 2021 on account of China's push to curtail emissions and easing construction activity in the country's debt-laden property sector. The company's underlying profit attributable from continuing operations was $9.72 billion for the 6 months ending December 31st, compared with $6.20 billion 1 year ago. Let's hear the word from the leaders. BHP's Chief Executive Officer Mike Henry said that the company's robust earnings and a margin of 64% came from higher realised commodity prices, disciplined cost performance and near record production at West Australian iron ore business. He observed that they mitigated the impacts of COVID-19 and significant adverse weather events to turn in a solid operational performance, particularly from their flagship Western Australian iron ore business. In its ASX release, the company foresaw that in the near term, volatility in the operating environment is expected to continue. It anticipated that the headwinds that buffeted China will diminish as the current year proceeds. Let's look at its recently announced over the past 6 months. BHP sold its petroleum business and it also carried out listing unification while managing COVID-19 related disruptions to its business. Recently, BHP Group got overwhelming support from shareholders for its unification plans, with more than 96% of the votes supporting the proposal. It paved the way for creation of ASX's largest company. The recently released results echo the company's continued progress on both financial and operational fronts. For the first half of 2022, iron ore production was up 1% to 129 million tonne, with near record production levels attained at Western Australia Iron Ore. During the second quarter, ended 31st of December 21, BHP registered an increase of 4% quarter on quarter in its iron ore production. The miner produced 66.1 million tonne of iron ore in the last quarter on the back of strong supply chain performance, despite an ongoing labour shortage in the region and rising concerns over Omicron spread. Moreover, a ramp up from South Flank also contributed to iron ore production during the quarter. And to sum it up, Australia-based mining behemoth BHP Group has been making good progress in its positioning, portfolio and performance to deliver shareholder value. And that's it for now. We'll be back again with the exclusive Hot Performer stock tomorrow. Till then, keep watching Kalkine TV for the latest market updates and related insights. I'm Rose Jacobs. Thanks for joining me.